You know, Utopia retirement is basically talking about, you know, what is the ideal retirement? What do you want your ideal retirement to look like? And so that's a visualization process where you say, what do I want in retirement? Do I want to travel? Where do I want to travel to? How do I want to travel? What does all that look like? You know, some people love to backpack and travel really light. I have a friend that, she's 87. She's traveled the world with a day bag. She has one set of clothing in the bag. That's how she travels. Stays at really nice places, hires a driver when she goes, but doesn't like to carry a lot. Even thinks a camera is too much to carry. And then you have people that have to have 12 suitcases, and I'm exaggerating, to go for a weekend jaunt because they don't know what they're going to wear for dinner Saturday night. And so everybody's different, but you need to sort of visualize what is it going to look like and where do you want to go. And then you just cost it. What's it going to cost to do that? So if I want to spend a month in India and I like to backpack India, then that's going to cost this much. If I want to stay at 5-star hotels, it's going to cost this much. If I want to hire a tour guide, it's going to cost this much. If I just like to go, like Amy and I, we just like to, when we were in India last time, we met a tut-tut driver and he turned out to be our tour guide. He would just pick us up at the hotel and he'd drive us around and spoke good English. It was funny, we were in this little rickshaw everywhere and it was great, you know, and he was probably 1/10 the cost and 10 times more fun than being driven around in some, you know, 1950s looking taxi. And so you have to visualize what you want it to look like. And then do you want to have a home base in a town? So what is that going to cost? And so you visualize that, and then you take, so it's going to cost me this much money a year, or this much money to have that, and then you take that back and say, well, how much do I have to save at this much interest rate, or this much return on my investments to make it so that I'm going to have that much so that I can retire. It's all simple math, and Virtue of Wealth has that. If you have trouble and your eyes glaze over from this conversation, then you probably just need to hire a financial planner that can help you with that. But I love the word utopia. We all know utopia is not attainable. But the key to utopia is trying. I want to have utopian relationships. I want to have utopia retirement. I want to try for that. Not being attached to the outcome. It's about the intent. And the intention of utopia is, how do we make it so we do have a perfect society? The fathers of our country wanted a utopia society. Everybody has a different vision of that. It's worth trying. Will we ever attain it? No way. That's fine. But let's try. And so that's what it's all about.